Machiavelli, an Italian diplomat and philosopher from the 5th-10th century, is known for his insightful writings on politics and human behavior. His most famous work, The Prince, offers practical advice on leadership and strategy that can surprisingly be applied to our everyday lives, especially when it comes to building confidence. By studying his teachings, we can learn how to navigate social situations more effectively and present ourselves with assurance. But what if the confidence you've been taught to seek is a fragile illusion, a performance designed for an audience that doesn't truly care? You are told to fake it till you make it, to plaster on a smile and project an image of unshakable self-belief. Yet this performance is exhausting, a constant battle against the gnawing suspicion that you are an imposter, soon to be exposed. This is the central paradox. The very act of faking confidence to gain it only reinforces the deep-seated belief that you lack it. You become a servant to the opinions of others, an actor on a stage you did not build. What if true power lies not in suppressing this vulnerability, but in weaponizing it? What if the most dangerous form of confidence isn't about feeling secure, but about mastering the art of perceived reality itself? The answer is not in positive thinking, but in a colder, more strategic calculus of perception and reality that Machiavelli understood. This is not about becoming a better version of yourself. It is about becoming the architect of your own reputation, a force that commands rooms not by chance, but by design. The first step requires a descent into a darker, more honest understanding of the human animal. Consider the hidden problem. Your mind is a battlefield, and you are losing to an invisible enemy. This foe is not a person, but a deeply ingrained psychological construct, what Carl Jung termed the persona. This is the mask you wear to secure social acceptance, the polished facade that screams, "I belong, I am worthy." Yet, this mask is a prison. Friedrich Nietzsche saw this clearly, warning that man's longing for an ideal is also his longing for his own destruction. Every time you swallow your truth to maintain harmony, you feed this false self. You are conditioned by societal forces that profit from your docility, from your fear of causing a ripple. But this internal war has a devastating consequence. The more you invest in the persona, the more the authentic self, the part of you with genuine desires, sharp edges, and formidable power, atrophies in the shadows. You become alienated from your own will, a ghost in your own life, performing a pantomime of competence while feeling a profound emptiness within. This is the psychological root of your weakness. But what if this internal conflict is not a flaw to be remedied, but a tool to be mastered? The tension you feel is the friction between the self you are and the power you could wield. The question is no longer how to quiet the fear, but what that fear is desperately trying to protect you from seeing. The unseen consequence of this internal division is a life lived within a cage of your own making, its bars forged from cognitive biases and cultural conditioning. You are trapped in what Jean-Paul Sartre called bad faith, convincing yourself you have no choice but to wear the mask, surrendering your agency for the comfort of a pre-written script. This silent surrender shapes your entire reality. The Dunning-Kruger effect ensures the truly incompetent are blissfully unaware, while you, hyper-aware of your own knowledge gaps, are paralyzed by introspection. Society conditions you to mistake kindness for weakness and aggression for strength, a false dichotomy that leaves you strategically adrift. Every time you choose to be harmless over respected, you reinforce a neurological pathway that equates assertion with danger. Your brain, seeking the safety of the herd, learns to interpret the mere possibility of conflict as a threat to your survival. This is the ultimate trap. You have been conditioned to fear the very power that would liberate you. You navigate the world not as a sovereign individual, but as a reaction to perceived social threats, your potential muted by an ancient, primal alarm bell you no longer need. But what if the key to the cage was not a gentle touch, but a deliberate, calculated act of force? What if the path to freedom begins not with self-acceptance, but with a strategic, almost ruthless, application of pressure. The rebellion begins with a radical, Machiavellian shift. Stop trying to feel confident and start commanding the perception of it. This is the essence of Werk, the potent blend of force and cunning that forges reality. Your fear is not a signal to retreat, but a raw material to be shaped. The counterintuitive solution is to weaponize your awareness, to see every social interaction not as a test of your worth, but as a strategic theater where perception is sovereign. Like a prince surveying his domain, you must study the terrain. Who holds influence? What are their unspoken desires and fears? Your goal is not to be liked, but to be deemed necessary. This is the path of historical figures who broke free. From the Medici to the great empire builders, they understood that authority is a narrative, not a feeling. Reclaim control by shifting your focus inward, not to introspect, but to command. Your posture, your gaze, the measured pace of your speech, these are the levers of power. This is not about suppressing vulnerability, but about rendering it irrelevant to the image you project. You are no longer a participant hoping for acceptance. You are the architect, deliberately constructing the walls of your own reputation. But this tactical control, while powerful, is merely the foundation. What is the ultimate animating force that separates the strategist from the sovereign? The ultimate truth is this: the most dangerous confidence is not born from the absence of fear, but from the profound realization that the entire concept of a true self is a phantom. You are not a fixed entity waiting to be discovered, but a fluid, dynamic process of becoming. This is the final paradigm-shifting insight. Your power does not come from aligning with some inner core, but from your conscious, deliberate choice to create yourself moment by moment. Machiavelli's prince understood that fortune controls half our actions, but free will commands the rest. Your past, your insecurities, your conditioning, these are merely the fortune you have been dealt. The rebellion is the relentless application of your will upon that raw material. The world does not see your intentions. It sees your effects. Therefore, you must become the author of both. This is the poetic, cinematic conclusion. You are the sculptor and the stone, the playwright and the protagonist. The cage was never locked. You were simply admiring the intricate workmanship of the bars. To walk free is to finally accept the terrifying and exhilarating burden of your own creation. Now, the only question that remains is what you will choose to build from this moment forward. Machiavelli's teachings emphasize the importance of perception, decisiveness, and strategic thinking in achieving our goals. He believed that how others perceive us is just as important as how we perceive ourselves. By presenting ourselves with confidence and assurance, we can shape the way others see us and open doors to new opportunities. Decisiveness is also crucial, as it shows that we're capable of making tough choices and taking control of our lives. Strategic thinking is another key principle that can help us build confidence. By setting clear goals and developing a plan to achieve them, we can create a sense of direction and purpose. This clarity of purpose can help us stay focused and motivated, even in the face of challenges and setbacks. Machiavelli's teachings also highlight the importance of being adaptable and resilient. By being able to adjust to changing circumstances and bounce back from failures, we can demonstrate our strength and confidence to others. This ability to adapt and overcome is essential for achieving success in any area of our lives. One pivotal strategy from Machiavelli's teachings that can directly boost our confidence is the concept of acting as if. This means behaving as if we already possess the qualities or status we desire, even if we don't feel that way yet. By acting confidently and assertively, we can start to feel more confident, and others will begin to see us in a more positive light. By applying Machiavelli's teachings, we can develop a more confident and self-assured personality. This, in turn, can lead to greater success and achievement in our personal and professional lives. So, if you're looking to boost your confidence and take control of your life, try incorporating some of Machiavelli's principles into your daily routine. If you've had experiences with building confidence or applying Machiavelli's teachings in your life, I'd love to hear about them in the comments below. Don't forget to check out my other videos on self-improvement for more practical tips and strategies to help you achieve your goals.